Hey guys, it's xTatSplatx, and welcome to my April 1st edition of Video Game Update. At first, I'm sure you will notice the background change, and that's because I'm moving things around a little bit, and this is pretty much the only clean spot I have right now. So yeah, I promise I'll be back to normal very, very soon. Yeah, I've spent way too much the past couple of weeks of money that I have not really had to spend, but so goes the gaming obsession. So of course I'm going to do another update for you guys. The first three things I got a few weeks ago at the buy two get one sale that GameStop was having. I know it's been quite a while since they had it, but I had not picked up anything else since then up until this week. So yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and include it in this one instead of just doing one of three games. The first game I got at the sale was Just Cause for the 360. This is a sandbox game. I'm not a big sandbox fan, so I pretty much bought this for my boyfriend. He's played it and beat it. He said it was maybe a solid 7. It wasn't the greatest game in the world, but it was still pretty fun. So yeah, there's that one. And then I also got Clive Barker's Jericho. Now I had played this before and it was alright. My GameStop was pretty dry during the sale, so that's why I didn't really get anything that great like a lot of you did. But yeah, this game looks really good, but the gameplay is lacking. It could have been so much better. But yeah, it's a pretty decent game overall if you're looking for, kind of a horror action game. And the final thing, this was worth it. This was worth the 30-minute drive to my GameStop to get. And it was so funny because on the way there I was talking to my boyfriend. And I said, I really wish I could get Resident Evil 2 so that, I could play 1, from the beginning to 5 and, not really have any breaks in the thing. Well, I didn't think I would find it. I thought I was going to have to order it off eBay and spend more money than I wanted to, but I ended up spending a lot of money anyways. But yeah, I looked through the GameCube games when we got there and I didn't see it. So I walked over to the 360 games and, picked up the 2 I just showed you, and then I was like, okay, well I need a third game. Maybe I missed something. So I walked back over to the bin where they have the Xbox and GameCube games, and I happened to look down, and on the side, like on the little shelf, sat this, and I was so ecstatic. It said used on the sticker, but this game is brand new. This game, it still had part of the shrink wrap attached. I mean, the box is perfect, the book is perfect, the disc has never been touched. So yeah, I was super excited. I ended up blowing about half my budget on this game alone, but I didn't care. I mean, yeah, so that was a really big plus for me. And the next stuff I got this past weekend, the first 2 things I got at FYE, and X-Men Legends for the Xbox was the first thing I picked up. And my boyfriend's really gotten into Marvel Ultimate Alliance on the 360 recently, and I knew this game is made by the same company and that it was very, very similar, except that it was, of course, just X-Men and not all the Marvel characters. So I went ahead and picked this up for him. It was pretty cheap at FYE, so hopefully he enjoys it. And then the next thing I got at FYE was a game that I think is very, very, very strange. And that coming from me is pretty much a big compliment because I love weird games. This game is very, very Japanese and it is almost creepy. It is so strange. And that's Mr. Mosquito. This is pretty much a simulator where you play as a mosquito and you suck blood from different family members in this Japanese family during the summer. And I want to say about halfway through it. It gets pretty difficult, but if you're looking for a really weird, really different game, I definitely recommend picking this up if you can find it. I think I got it for $9.99, so yeah, you can probably get it for pretty cheap, but it's definitely worth getting if you can find it. And then at Play and Trade, I picked up a couple of things. The first I got out of that big bin I was telling you about earlier, where they just throw a bunch of stuff in there and put 50% off on it. And this was something I got for the boyfriend as well. Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30. He played the Brothers in Arms, I think it was Hill's Highway for the 360 and really enjoyed it. So I figured I'd go ahead and get this for him for $2.99. I mean, even if he doesn't enjoy it, it's not that big of a deal. And then two things I was really excited about and really like surprised to see. You do not find very many retro games box complete around here. I don't know what it is. I don't know if Southern people like to throw their shit away or what. But the first thing I found was Sonic the Hedgehog for the Genesis, and it's in its box, of course, and has the booklet and the cartridge. It says not for resale on it, so I'm guessing it came with the Genesis. But yeah, I was still excited for it. I did not have a Genesis growing up. I had a Super Nintendo. But the boyfriend has a Genesis, so I'm really looking forward to going back and playing all those Genesis games that I missed out on. Sonic being one of the major ones, because believe it or not, I don't believe I've ever played a Sonic game. So why not start with the first one? And then the second box complete Genesis game I got was Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. And once again, it has the book and the cartridge as well. After I got home, I looked this up on eBay, and the cheapest one I saw, I think, was going for $17.99. And I got both of these for $2.99, so I figured that was a really good deal. Haven't got to play this one yet either, so I'm really looking forward to it. And then I also picked up for $4.99 Perfect Dark for the 64. Like I've said in the past, I wasn't really into gaming when the 64 came around. So I'm looking forward to going back and playing all these old games that were on it that I didn't get to play then. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing Perfect Dark as well. And then these, actually, I didn't spend any money on these. The boyfriend randomly decided to take me to GameStop today, and he picked both of these up for me. So I was really excited about that. The first is because, random presents are always awesome. Silent Hill 3 was the first thing I got, and so the only thing I'm missing from my Silent Hill collection now is going to be the first one, and I don't think that I'm going to be getting that anytime soon, seeing as it's very hard to find, and when you do find it, you're going to drop quite a bit of money. So I may have to settle for just the PS2 Xbox generation version of them, but maybe, just maybe, I'll find it. I've played this one before and really enjoyed it, and I'm really looking forward to going back and replaying it. So yeah, and of course it came with the music CD as well, because I wasn't getting it if it didn't. And then the last game I have to show you, it really makes me sad how many people talk bad about this game and how poorly this game is done, because I actually really enjoyed it. And if you played this game and did not like it, I want you to leave me a comment and tell me why, because I don't understand. I'm so confused about this game. And that's Dark Sector for the 360. I thought that this was a really interesting game. I played through it, all the way through it, and really, really enjoyed it. And I don't see what the problem is. So, like I said, if you've played it and you didn't enjoy it, please tell me why, because I'm so freaking confused. But yeah, that's going to be it for my video game update. Look for a Fear 2 review very, very soon. I'm pretty much done with the game, so yeah, I'm going to be telling you my thoughts on it. And other than that, y'all have an awesome night.